go. Hello guys, hope you are well. Today we're going to do 30 minutes advanced and let's do this. Okay, so we're going to start at the end of your mat and I want you to just take a nice reach up on the inhale and then just dive down, exhaling. You can have soft knees if you've got slightly tight hamstrings, holding on to your elbows and just rocking left to right, shaking out the head. Take a nice big inhale here. And then exhale, sighing down out. Let the weight of the upper body pull you down. Releasing the backs of the legs. Take another inhale. And exhale, sighing out. And then let go of those elbows. Nice, heavy arms. Take a nice inhale, soft knees. And then exhale, scoop up those abdominals. Roll back up to stand. Really slowly, restacking your spine. And get to the top, roll those shoulders another couple of times, this time inhaling again, stretching, lengthening out the sides of the waist. And then exhale, you'll dive forward again. This time bending that left leg and the left hand comes in front, the right arm comes up to the sky. I've got a straight right leg, but I'm not locking out that right knee. Inhale here. Exhale, can you open a little bit more? Good, switching sides. Right hand comes down, right knee bends, left arm comes to the sky. Inhale. Exhale, can we open a bit more? Good. And then come back down, inhale. And then exhale, slowly, slowly restacking your spine, arms and head heavy, rolling up nice and slow. Get to the top, inhale, reach up. And then this time again, exhaling, diving forward, and then opening your feet wider than the mat. Have your feet nice and parallel. You can have a soft knee and then clasp the hands behind you, overhead, and just let the weight of the upper body pull you down, feeling that lovely stretch in the shoulders, breathing, long inhales. And as you exhale, let the weight of the upper body pull you down. Go again, breathing, inhaling. And exhale. Nice. This time, bring your feet back to hips distance, hands coming front, and you'll walk out to your first plank of the day. Hands underneath the shoulders, taking your gaze to the end of your mat, pushing really firmly into both hands. And then I want you to tuck that tailbone and draw in your abdominals. Good. And keep pushing in equally into the hands. You can rock forwards and backwards, almost pointing and flexing your feet. Good. Let's do another 4 more here. So a nice active plank. Last 3. Nice. Last 2. And last 1. Hold it here. Push back to down dog. Pedaling out your feet. Just doing whatever feels nice in your body here. You can shift your hips. You can rock your head left to right. Coming onto the toes, lift your right leg to the sky. And then take your gaze between your hands. Inhale. And as you exhale, bring that foot to the outside of the hands. Okay, good. And then you can drop this back left knee. Left hand comes below the shoulders. Right toes turn out and just give me a little twist here. So trying to push onto that right knee, twisting up and sinking those hips down a little bit more. Inhaling and exhaling. You can always come onto this left forearm, and I've got my right toes, you can't really see me here, I've got my right toes turned out like this, and I'm on the blade of that right foot. Okay, good. So coming back to where we are, and then coming out of that into your runner's lunge, so lifting that back leg off, and then you'll just come back to your plank, and then back to down dog again, pedaling it out, shaking out the head, coming onto the toes again, and this time the left leg lifts. Inhaling, and then take your gaze between your hands Exhale, this time step it to the outside of the hands. And again, you're going to turn those left toes down, sink that back knee, and you'll push into this left knee, taking your gaze to the sky. Each exhale, the hips can sink a little bit lower. And you can always come onto this right forearm if that kind of works for your body. Good, inhaling and exhaling. Nice. Coming back into your plank, holding it here, pushing back again to down dog. This time let's do some heel raises. So you're lifting and lowering your heels, giving your feet a nice little bit of work, and the backs of the legs keep pushing equally into the hands. Let's go 4 more, and 3. Nice, last 2. And 1, and then again coming on to both toes. This time again the right leg reaches up. Take your gaze between your hands. And then on the exhale, bring the foot outside the hands again. And this time the left leg's going to come forward. So you're in your deep yogi squat here. And you've got your elbows in the insides of your knees, trying to sit nice and upright in the upper body. Shoulders down the back so they're away from the ears, and you can just rock left to right, getting into those hips. You can hold it here, or if you want a little bit extra, extending the right fingertips away, really nestling that right shoulder in, and the left arm comes to the sky for a lovely opening. Maybe come out of those hips a little bit. Good, and then switching, left arm snuggles in, right arm comes to the sky, inhaling and exhale. Good, and then place both hands down in front. Make your feet parallel as you just stand and forward fold. And take a breath. And exhaling. And again, you can clasp your hands behind your back, trying to get your fists together, nice soft knees. Feeling the stretch in the shoulders, shaking it out. You can have a little movement left to right, whatever feels good. Inhaling and exhaling. Good. So I'm just going to come back to where I was. I just turned so you could see me. So now I'm going to come back to my deep squat here. I've got my hands between my feet, and then I'm going to step back again to my plank. Holding it here, let's rock forwards and backwards again, thinking a nice straight line, taking your gaze forward, keeping the back of the neck long. Let's go 5 more. Really push, almost rounding your upper back so you've got this really strong arms going on. 3 and 2 and 1. Push back to down dog again. Take a breath, sighing out. Coming onto the toes, left leg lifts to the sky, inhale. And as you exhale again, you're bringing it to the outside edge of that left hand, and the right foot comes forward again. I'll turn to face you. So you're in your nice deep yogi squat here, shoulders away from the ears. Again, you can do a little rock, left to right if that feels good. And then you're going to just trial this, and if it doesn't feel great, don't worry, you can just hang out here. So we're going to just try and bring that left knee and down. Woo! Good, so giving your hips a little bit of juicy work here. So the knee comes down, and then back to center. And again, doing a couple more for me. Let's go 4 and 3. Good, we'll sit down after this, I promise. Last 2. And last 1. In fact, let's push up to stand. Are we ready? Inhale and exhale. Whoop, up to stand. Okay, good. So now you're going to have a nice wide stance, feet parallel. And we'll just start by just rocking left to right. So keeping one leg straight, sinking the weight back in the heels, upper body nice and upright. Good. So we're not rounding our back, we're not flaring our ribs. Nice, and you can have your hands on your hips if that feels good. Let's go 4 more. And 3. Good, last 2. And last one. And keep your right knee bent. Let's all stick to the same side. And then you're going to bring those left toes up, keeping this right knee bent, and walk the hands to frame this left foot. And again, you can keep sinking into the right knee here and trying to be nice and straight in that upper body if you can. Inhale and exhale. Good. Walking the hands back, this time bending the left leg. The right toes come to the sky. Keep that bend in the left leg. And you'll just walk your hands to frame this right foot. Try not to round the spine too much. Try to be nice and upright in the upper body. Good. And again, walking back this time. Nice straight legs, holding onto the outside edges of the feet. And just pulling yourself forward and down. Trying to lift those kneecaps, shoulders away from the ears. Shaking out the head if that feels good. Keep trying to get that tailbone to the sky. And breathing in at each exhale. Can you maybe lower a little bit more? It's really easy to have your shoulders up by your ears here. I'm definitely a culprit of that, so trying to draw them down the back. Letting the hamstrings release. One more breath here. And exhale. Then soft knees. Roll back up. So we're doing lots of nice, lovely stretches to begin with, and we promise we're gonna build it up. So don't you worry, you will get a good workout here. Okay, so coming back to this now. So we're going to bend your right knee and then come onto this left heel. So this might be enough for you here. If you want, you can sink all the way down. But you can use your hands, or you can have your hands in prayer or whatever, and then you'll switch sides. So remember, this is an option here. If you want to, and you can go lower. Good, and then just flip between side to side, like Spider-Man. Is this what Spider-Man does? Okay, so just going at your own pace, and remember, you don't have to go as low. Good. For me, this feels like really good in a very tough way. It feels like it's going to be very good for me in the future. Let's put it that way. Let's do 8 more. That seems a lot, doesn't it? We're already on 6. Good. And remember, there's always this option, and you can walk your hands through. 4 more. Nice. And 2. Woo! Good, last one. Wowzers. Raw. Oh my goodness. Okay, and however you can get there, just come and sit down. Have your feet, and now I feel old in my hips. Okay, so feet, hips, mat distance, should I say, and little windscreen wipers here. Good, just resettling the hips, which feels really nice. Good, let's do a few more, and then we'll move on. Okay, so we do finish with a kind of cardio little set. We'll do some balancing work in between. Okay, one more each way. Nice. Okay, so coming onto your mat, have your hands behind you, fingers facing forward. Draw those shoulders back so you get that chest stretch. And then inhale. And as you exhale, let's just start by lifting the hips here, okay? Good, and again, inhaling lower. Keep that chest nice and open. Exhale, lift into your reverse bridge. Inhaling lower. Exhaling, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Inhaling lower. Exhaling, lift. Good, last one. Good, and then holding it here if you can. Good, and then extending that right leg, keeping the hips nice and even. Good, and then coming back, keeping the hips nice and high. Can you extend that left leg this time? Maybe lift the hips a touch higher. Let's go one more each way, keeping those hips nice and even. Good, last one. Woo! Nice, coming to seated. Just give me a few little shoulder rolls here. So trying to get the movement all the way from your shoulders, letting it translate all the way down to the fingertips. So you can really exaggerate this move, and it feels amazing if a bit tough on the shoulders. Good, let's go 4 more. And 3. Nice, last 2. Good, guys, last one. Whoop, nice. Okay, so coming back to where we were. This time your fingertips are going to face away from you. Roll the shoulders back, and then you're going to lift those hips, okay? So get that stretch, chest stretch, and then you'll extend that right leg, and this time you're going to round. So on the exhale, round into a little ball, nose to knee. Inhale, extend. Exhaling, round. Inhale, extend. Exhaling, round. Inhale, extend. Exhaling, round. Oh my goodness. Last one. Inhaling and exhaling. Good. Coming back, shaking out those hands. Maybe just a little stretch here, so drawing the fingertips away. And then the other side. Whew. Oh my goodness, okay, we've got 5 to do on the left side. I'm just delaying it, shaking out those wrists. Okay, so again, fingertips away from you, draw those shoulders back, lift those hips, extend that leg on the inhale, on the exhale, rounding like a little ball. Inhaling, exhaling, inhaling, exhaling, woo, inhaling, exhaling. Let's go 2 more. Inhale and exhale. Last one and down. Oh my goodness. Okay, extending those legs, reaching up. Inhale and exhale. Just fold forwards, taking a hold of those feet if you can, and trying just to bring that lower back forward so we're not slumped like this. Nice and upright in the spine. Inhaling and exhaling. As you inhale, can you grow a bit taller? Exhaling. And again, inhaling, grow a bit taller. And exhale. Nice, guys. This time just drop the head, shaking it out. Take a breath. Inhale. And exhale, sighing out. Good. Okay, let's keep going here. So I want you to be in your shoulders away from the ears, remember. Little boat position here, okay? So you can keep a hold of the backs of these legs if that feels good. You can extend the legs if you like. And I want you to keep thinking about shoulders away from the ears, drawing in that tummy. So different options. You can keep holding, you can have the legs bent, or you can extend the arms away. And then I want you just to lower, and then this time bend. So you're extending and bending. I mean, you can extend and then stay with legs straight. If you like, that's an option. I just didn't really want to do that, but now I seem to be doing it. I'm going to bend them for the last 4. And 3. Good, lots of shaking going on in my body. Last 2. Last 1. Roll back, give yourself a little cuddle. Draw the knees in, the shoulders away from the ears, a little rock left to right. Take a breath. And exhaling out. Good. Holding on to the backs of your legs as you rock and roll back up to where we were. So this little balance. So whichever option you're going for here, bent knees or extended legs, holding on or letting go. And this time, you're just going to give me a little holding on to those hands. Just twist left to right for 4, 3, 2, 1, and then lower. And then come back. I'm going to keep my legs bent for 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower, little hollow hold. Coming back. 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower. Last 2 times. 4, 3, 2, 1. And lower. Last time. Let's go. 4, 3, 2, 1, and collapse onto the floor, drawing the knees in. Okay, extending that left leg. Draw that right knee in even more up to the shoulder. Flex that left foot. And then you can either hold on to the knee or hold on to the outside of that right foot as you bring it across the body. Take your gaze to the right for a lovely twist. And if you've got your leg extended rather than bent, keep thinking about pushing that top hip away from you towards the end of the mat. Trying to keep the shoulders flat on the mat. Inhaling and exhale. And keep working that top hip away. One more breath. Good, and then coming back to center. Keep that left knee drawn in up to the shoulder and the right leg extends and flexes. Good, and then either with a bent knee, drawing it across the body, or holding on with that right hand, the blade of that left foot, and then just taking the foot over the body. Trying to keep the shoulders on the mat, and again, keep thinking of pulling that top hip, or pushing that top hip towards the end of the mat, and breathing. Another couple of breaths here. Last time. Good. Coming back to center and rock and roll up to seating. Okay, little challenge for you now, and also for me. So I might have to just kind of wobble over and everything, but that's fine. So you're going to roll back and then see if you can come up to stand. Okay, so we'll go again. So keep in a little ball as you roll back and then try and come up to stand. And so stay in a little ball, and you can always just push with your hands up to stand, but try and challenge yourself to not use your hands. It's kind of fun. Good, so staying in a little ball, rolling up. Let's do 4 more. Big exhale up to stand. And 3. How are we doing? Last 2. And don't worry if you need to use your hands or if you fall out, that's totally cool. Last one. Woo! Okay, you might have just learned something new then. Okay, let's continue. So, left foot forward, and I want you just to take a nice big lunge back with this right leg, and then you're going to bend this left knee and come forward to your warrior 3, okay? However you want, don't worry if your leg's down or if you're perfectly in your capital T warrior 3, just try and balance on this left leg. Remember, soft knee, we're not locking into this standing leg. And then I want you to bend this left leg and really, really, really slowly come back to a high lunge. Try and be ages before you touch that right toe down. Good, okay, so we'll try with that. So you're leaning forward again, pushing up to warrior 3. And again, bending that left leg. Keep going, keep going, keep going. And into your lunge. And then you can tap that back knee back. Whatever you like with your hands, hands on the hips if that feels good. I've got little aeroplane arms going. So you're leaning forward, coming to your warrior 3, watching the ribs aren't flaring. Hold that balance, bend that left leg. How long before you can keep that right toe hovered before you come back? Maybe take your arms to the sky, 2 90-degree angle with the legs, dropping that back leg back. And then again, nice and slow, reach forward. So the slower, the kind of harder. And again, bending that left leg. How long can you balance? How long can you balance before you touch that back foot down? Give me a little lunge back. And again, coming onto the back right toes. Balancing, almost like you're flying forward. Oh my goodness. Bending that left leg again. Hovering, hovering, hovering. Touch down. 2 90-degree angles with the legs. Out. Push forward again. And then hover. Oh my goodness. Let's go 2 more. Slowly, slowly, slowly. It's really tempting to rush this, but I'm going to try and not. And again, come forward onto that back toe. Raising here.
holding it, really slow, 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 slow. Come back, and then this time let's just pulse it down for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh my goodness. Okay, so switching sides. I tell you what, I'll switch sides. So I've got my right foot forward. So let's start. Whoop. Start by falling over. Start in your warrior 3. So remember, nice soft standing leg. And then you're going to just see how long, feels totally different on this side, before you touch that back toe down. And then 2 90-degree angles, bringing that back left knee down. And again, try and not use momentum. Try and really slow it down. So onto the back toes. Nice slow lift. Don't lock out this right standing leg. And again, bending it, bending it, bending it, hovering, hovering. Land. And then give me your little bend back. So again, coming onto the back left toes, leaning forward. Little warrior 3. And again, bending the right leg, keeping those left toes hovering, hovering, hovering. And then they're going to land. And you're going to do your little lunge. Good, again, trying just to slow it down, really feeling it. I promise it's all good. Keep coming down, down, down. Good, dropping that back left knee. I think we've got 3 more onto this back toe. Really slow, 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 and lift. Good, and then again, let's bend that right knee. Hold it, hold it, hold it. Touch down with the left toe. 2 90-degree angles. Coming forward onto the back toe. And again, we've got 2 more. Oh my goodness. Last time, hovering, hovering, hovering. Dropping that back knee. Are we ready for this? Last time, thank God. Good, let's go. Bending that right knee, touching down. Whoop. Perfect, shaking out the legs. Okay, we've got about 5 minutes before we finish, so we're just going to do a little cardio circuit. I already am really out of breath, but anyway, that's what we're going to do. So we'll start at the back of your mat, bending your knees, arms extended, so you're in a nice deep squat here, trying to keep the weight back in the heels, walking forward to your plank, and then you'll do right knee in, left knee, right knee, left knee. Let's do 2 more. Right knee, left knee. Bend those legs. Walk back up to stand onto the toes. Good, bending again. Walking out. Plank. Right knee, left knee. Right knee, left knee. Right knee, left knee. Bend those knees. Back up to stand on the toes. Good. Coming forward. And again, let's go right, left, right, left, right, left. Bend those knees. Let's have a little jump. Teeny little jump coming back. This time, cross that right knee to left elbow. So taking it across the body on the exhale. Good. Big exhale. And bend those knees. Little jump. Coming again, walking out. Opposite knee to opposite elbow. Good, 4 more. Bend those knees, little jump. Last time. Good. Let's go. And 5, and 4, 3, 2, 1. Walk those hands up to stand. Good. Take a breath. Sighing out. Good. Okay, so then you're going to give me your little hops across. So you can be like this, okay? So little hop. If you want a bit more, you can jump a little bit further. You can stay a little bit lower. Big exhale as you jump across. Good. I do a kind of like little bounce as I land. Trying to stay nice and light, which maybe it doesn't sound like that. Good. Nice. Let's go 10, 9, and 8. Good. Last 7, and 6. Last 5, and 4, and 3, good, 2, and 1. Nice, everyone. Come back to the mat. Take a nice big inhale. Exhale, sighing out. Okay, wait for it. So you're going to be, we'll do those roll backs, okay? So little ball, inhale, big exhale, up to stand. Little ball, don't forget you can always push. And when you stand up, you can come up onto your toes. Inhaling, exhale, inhale, exhale, 5 more. Good, last 4. 3 more. Good, last 2. Last 1. Good. Okay, breathing, inhaling, and exhale. Okay, we're going to do that again. So coming to the back of your mat, bending those knees, walking out to plank, right knee to right elbow. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Walk back, little jump. Walking out, opposite knee to opposite elbow. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Walk back, little jump. Walking forward, right knee to right elbow. 4, 3, 2, 1. Walking back. Let's go again. Opposite knee to elbow. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Jump. Last 2. Right knee to right elbow. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh my goodness, come back. Opposites. 6, 5, big exhale. Coming back up. Good. Give me a little opening here for 4, and then we're going to do our little skaters across. 3, 2, 1. Are you ready? Nice soft jumps. You can take it as low or as fast or as far across as you like. Whatever feels good for you. Good. This is all I can do whilst talking. And I'm obviously getting tired because I'm landing really heavily. Good. So trying to quieten that land. Let's go 10. And 8. And 7. And 6. 5. And 4. 3. 2. And 1. Whoa. Last move. Coming to the top of your mat. Rolling back in your little ball. Staying in a tight ball. Big. Whoa. Getting tired. 9 more. I won't talk for this. 8 more. Good. We've got this. 7. The hair's falling out. It's all going on. 6 more. Good. Last 4. 3 more. Oh my goodness. I'm so exhausted. Last 2. Last 1. Oh my God, what's happened? Thank you so much. Do some nice breathing now. And I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you again